Commander Zethkar's mandibles clicked in amusement as the ancient vessel drifted into the Galactic Council's scanning range. The ship was a patchwork of mismatched hull plating, asymmetrical weapon mounts, and what appeared to be jury-rigged components welded together with primitive techniques. Its design philosophy seemed to follow no known engineering principles, a chaotic amalgamation of functional desperation rather than elegant spacefaring architecture. "Look at this relic," Zethkar transmitted to his bridge crew, his 4 eyes gleaming with condescension. Whoever built this monstrosity clearly lacked any understanding of proper naval construction. The power distribution alone should have caused cascading system failures millennia ago. The Council fleet had encountered the derelict vessel while conducting routine patrol sweeps in the Kepler sector. Initial scans suggested it had been drifting for approximately 12,000 standard years, ancient even by galactic standards. Its primitive fusion drives were cold, life support systems long dead. Yet somehow the ship remained structurally intact despite countless meteor impacts and stellar radiation exposure. Fleet Admiral Voxlin, whose species had mastered spaceflight when most civilizations were still discovering fire, examined the tactical display with professional interest. "The weapon configurations are particularly amusing," she noted, her crystalline voice resonating through the command chamber. "They've mounted kinetic projectile systems alongside plasma cannons and something that appears to be chemical explosive launchers?" The assembled officers burst into harmonious laughter. The idea of using chemical explosives in space combat was so primitive it bordered on comedy. Any species advanced enough for interstellar travel would surely understand the superiority of energy-based weaponry and gravitational manipulation systems. "Perhaps we should preserve this as a museum piece," suggested Science Officer Kelthun, his tentacles writhing with academic enthusiasm, a testament to how not to build military vessels. Our engineering students would benefit from studying such spectacular design failures. The mood shifted abruptly when the deep space sensors detected an incoming transmission. The signal was weak, fragmented, but unmistakably active. It originated from the ancient vessel itself. "Impossible," Zethkar muttered, his anterior claws flexing nervously. "Our scans showed no active power sources." The transmission resolved into a grainy holographic display. A bipedal figure materialized, hairless, pale-skinned, with only 2 eyes and no visible natural weapons. The creature looked remarkably fragile, yet something in its expression commanded immediate attention. "Unknown vessels, this is Captain Sarah Chun of the UES Defiance. My crew and I have been monitoring your communications. We appreciate the entertainment value of your assessment, but perhaps a formal introduction is warranted." The bridge fell silent. Impossible didn't adequately describe what they were witnessing. The ship's power signature remained virtually undetectable, yet it was clearly operational. More disturbing, the creature, this human, had understood their encrypted military communications. "You called us primitive," Captain Chun continued, her voice carrying an unsettling calm. "You mocked our jury-rigged construction and chemical explosive launchers. Allow me to provide some context." The human gestured, and suddenly the Council fleet's most advanced sensors began detecting previously hidden signatures throughout the ancient vessel. Power conduits that had appeared dead blazed to life. Weapon systems that seemed obsolete began rotating toward the Council ships with predatory precision. "This vessel wasn't built by engineers," Chin explained. "It was built by survivors. Every primitive system you observed has been battle-tested against enemies that would make your nightmares seem pleasant. Our chemical explosive launchers are nuclear torpedo tubes. Our jury-rigged construction represents adaptive armor plating that has withstood weapons your species hasn't invented yet." Admiral Voxlin's crystalline form flickered with barely contained alarm. "What are you?" "Humans," Chun replied simply. "We're what happens when evolution produces a species too stubborn to die quietly. This ship has been drifting for 12,000 years not because it's dead, but because it's patient. We've been waiting, watching, learning about the civilizations that would eventually find us." The Defiance's true power levels became apparent as ancient but functional systems came online. Its energy signature now rivaled the entire Council fleet combined. yet somehow remained partially masked by technology the Council couldn't comprehend. "Now," Captain Chan said, her expression hardening into something that made apex predators throughout the galaxy instinctively retreat. "Shall we discuss terms for humanity's introduction to your Galactic Council? I believe we have much to teach each other." The Council fleet, for the first time in recorded history, found themselves desperately hoping that first contact would proceed peacefully.